Congratulations, my friend. You made it halfway through another week. Hell yeah. We're going to celebrate by doing some Brawl, one of my favorite formats. It's a 100-card singleton with a commander. So it is basically EDH, but two-player. And only with cards, obviously, that are legal on Arena. We do have a caveat to this one, which is that your commander has to be from Aetherdrift. So one of the new legendary creatures at the helm. We're going to get this started. Put together a blue-white artifact deck based around... Get myself out of the way a bit. Based around Mendicant Core Guidelight. A legendary artifact creature robot for a blue and a white that has star power, 3 toughness, and its power is equal to the number of artifacts you control. It also has Star Your Engines, so this is going to be important, hopefully if we can pull it off. Star Your Engines, once you get to 4, which is the max speed, whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may pay 1. If you do, copy it. So we've got some really powerful late game artifacts to try to copy, like Portal to Phyrexia, Cityscape Leveler, Threefold Thunderhulk, which will boost the whole team, Platinum Angel, Meteor Golem to destroy things on the board, Wormcoil Engine to just go as wide and as thick as possible. And yeah, that's the entire game plan. Is the deck is almost entirely artifacts, except for this is a fairly aggressive style deck for being artifact based, but that plays into the Guidelight's low mana cost. So if it does get removed right away, if we're up against something that's a little bit more controlling, we should be able to keep replaying it and keep ticking up toward the max speed. I will post a full deck list down in the description, so if you want to check this out and play it for yourself, you can do that. And oh yeah, and I'm Watch My Slippers. Thanks for being here. Let's get right into things. Excited to see what other people are going to bring to the table here. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of that black-white legendary creature, the graveyard one. I don't remember its name. Game number. Against Burmyberry, playing in the mirror match. Guidelight, and also on the draw, so this is going to be kind of rough. Let's see what we can do. No ramp. Got our colors. Give it a try. Go ahead and start with the Patchwork Automaton because Guidelight can buff that, and we can still potentially attack in. Alright, it's a little off curve. I'll try this. Alright, it's already up to 2 speed. Okay, no idea what they were going for with their deck. Maybe they kept a hand that didn't have any white mana? Who knows? Sometimes that'll happen with Midweek Magic. The stakes are pretty low. We're not playing ranked. So sometimes it's just easier to scoop than to mulligan. Ended up getting a Cranko Mob Boss for our first win. Alright, let's get into game number 2. This time up against Kobe playing Tyrion, World Tyrant. which is just a vanilla mono green creature. So should be interesting. We're gonna mulligan and try to get our 3 colors. There we go. Or 2 colors. Damn, I'm losing it. Alright, tap land first. Nothing so far from the opponent. Go ahead and play our commander. You're looking for 5 mana. Play a 9/7. I think we'll go ahead and play the synthesizer. Probably don't need any more mana for any more lands for the moment. Soul Spear's pretty good though. Keep that on top. Attack. It's gonna be a Slime Against Humanity's deck. Oh my god. Or slime Against Humanity. Okay. Let's go wide. No attacks this turn. We're going to decline for now on that. We could Reflection now. Not sure if that's really worth it, but exile that. Attacking for 14. For 16. Not bad. Not quite lethal if we attack in the Guidelight, so in fact. Wow, it's wild that they're trying to make this work. Yeah, I was gonna say I can tap these. Doesn't really do much, and then Forsaken Monument would give us another +2/+2 for all our colorless creatures, which is all of these. So not quite lethal, but very close, especially if that's all they have in hand. Wow, alright, people are, so far I haven't seen a whole lot of good deck building coming out of this event, but we'll see. Still at least one more game to go. Our second win, get a Subterranean Schooner. I think I do not have a copy of this in the deck, but I thought about it. All right, let's try for win number 3. This time, we will be up against Ketramos, the New Dawn. That's one that I thought that everyone was going to be playing. On the draw, which is a little unfortunate, but a decent opening hand despite no ramp. That script is pretty sweet. Especially in this matchup. crypt. They're gonna take the crypt. Can just feel it. They didn't. They took the one ring. I mean, another solid choice. Let's go ahead and play that out now. To do that, bring that back to the command zone. Not too crazy yet. The hovership is fairly dead. Now that they've used it once to exile. Don't own any demons. I think we'll just go ahead and do that. Equip over here. Attack in for 5 and gain 5. Untap, so we don't have any other place. Four mana is a lot to work with. Nothing? There's Catcher Mouse. Alright, so they continue losing life. Indestructible, so the damage doesn't do anything. It's okay though. Alright, we're gonna make this unblockable. Attack for 5. Getting up there in terms of speed. Passing to attackers. Okay. Flashing the saw blades. So you go bye-bye. You get the ring back. Tap land and tap land and grief. Okay, so I can make it discard the One Ring. It's probably the play. Losing more life, and it's our turn. Leveler's pretty good, but we can't play that quite yet. So we'll go ahead and do this. Use the mana to make Shambling Suit unblockable again. Hit for 7. Back up to 37. We got full speed. Full speed ahead. Okay, so we're gonna have to get rid of that. It's quite annoying. Go down to 3. This Seraph. Discarding the Leveler, which is fine because we can unearth it for the same amount. They're working with 6 mana. That's a lot. They will probably go down to 1. Destroy creatures. So they clear the board. Yeah, down to 1. Which means they have to do something next turn. Something really good next turn. Sure, we'll equip. Why not? Do I get a response to this? Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Lose 1 life and dead. Alright, so we killed them with their own Ketramos trigger. That feels pretty good. That's pretty good. That was the commander that I was most worried about, so I don't know, play my deck. Like I said, description down below. If you had as much fun as I did, go ahead and do all the fun shit. Hit the likes and the subscribes, and I'll be here next week playing something else. Who knows what Midweek Magic is going to bring. They always change up the format. But I will be here. You got an Agnosaurus Rex for our cosmetic. And yeah, have a good week. Love you. Bye-bye.